Hmm. What's up, y'all? I just wanted to discuss something about Kishimoto dropping news on us 2 weeks ago about the new protagonist on, who should we vote for? More to say. I would have. Oh, wait, hold on. Let me turn the lights. Oh, yeah, that's better. I would say three people. I would give it to three people, to be honest. Orochimaru, Minato, or Shizui probably. And as a bonus, Madara. Madara is my favorite character in Naruto. But I think we got enough of Madara showing, what led him to become the whole main protagonist of, Naruto. It would be nice to see the story of Madara because we would get more in depth about him. But I truly believe like the mysterious characters like Minato, Shizui, and Orochimaru would be best fit for this new manga that he's gonna release or he's gonna write soon. Like I just honestly don't see no other like main protagonists to be, you know, the top voted guy. Like if it's not those three or four, including Madara, I just don't think any of the characters matter. Like people might want to, debate and say Jiraiya, but at the end of the day, Jiraiya had his two backstories in the anime, which pretty much summed up, you know, who Jiraiya was as a person. And that was someone that was just trying to find the search and truth of, what is this ninja world? Can we find peace, et cetera, et cetera. So I feel like his story was completed. Now, I'm not complaining if we do have a Jiraiya like main character story arc for this manga that he's gonna drop. But to me, I just honestly think it should be like Shizui, Minato, or Orochimaru. Those are three of the most mysterious characters. Orochimaru, I'll start with Orochimaru first. First with Orochimaru, you didn't get to see much of his backstory. If you watch the anime, you will see his backstory. The difference between anime and manga is that with the anime, they have to add a little bit more shit into the anime because the manga doesn't give out all the stuff. Like it does, but it doesn't. The anime adds a little bit extra because it's more of a show. It's a show to keep viewers entertained and to figure out, oh, what's the mystery about this character? And they're going to show more stories about that. So we would get more backstories, which were more fillers when it comes to anime and Naruto. So with Orochimaru, why not go to the origin of his parents? Who is his parents? How is he the only motherfucker that looks like a literal snake? Why did he want to become immortal so bad? What caused his parents' death, to be honest? His more backstory of how he found the hidden sound village, all of that stuff. I want to learn all of that stuff because at the end of the day, Orochimaru is one of the strongest characters in Naruto, and he's a scientist at that. He's a diabolical science genius, but I mean, at the end of the day, this dude was the motherfucking truth. Like, people thought he was going to be the main villain of Naruto, and then they completely switched it up and had Madara in there, which is understandable because, you know, like, there's so many plot holes in Naruto because, like I said, you would think that Orochimaru is going to be like the main villain, but he didn't at the end of the day. But for people to be like, nah, he wasn't the main villain, I can justify that too because he was more of trying to get Sasuke's body. He couldn't get Itachi's body. Itachi was too fucking powerful for him to, be like, oh yeah, I'm gonna take your body and you can't do nothing about it. Itachi just hit him with the Sharingan Mangekyu shit and it was done for him. But with Sasuke, he nurtured him. He made him grow into a stronger character. And we can also get a story about that too, because if we were to get a Orochimaru manga, then obviously Sasuke is going to be playing a huge part in it. And all the other characters that Orochimaru basically adopted and made his test subjects with the curse mark. So that's one of them. Minato, honestly, I thought they should have made like a Minato series instead of a Boruto series. Like, we could have went off with Minato as a kid, how he met Kushina, how he interacted with the Hokages, his close relationship with Jiraiya, like all those other things, like the third great ninja war. We could have got more in depth about that. We can, like, there's so much stuff that you can learn about with Minato. Minato is such a mysterious character because they gave us so much, but so little at the same time. You would only see him in Kakashi's backstory, somewhat of Obito's backstory, and a little bit of like Kushina's backstory about how Naruto was born on that day where they both died and stuff like that. So I think that would be, somewhat of a good story to get real deep into Minato's character and who he came to be and why he was this great chosen one to be the fourth Hokage. Like, this dude had to be at most 23 to 25 before he got killed. This motherfucker was a monster. He was too fast. He killed thousands of people and had the other niggas from the other ninjas was like, okay, we gotta give up. We can't stop this guy. He's too powerful. We're just going to concede. Like, we don't want no more smoke anymore. He's killing too many of our men in the snap of a finger. Like, come on, bro. We need to get in depth on how he originated his power like that. Like, it's so crazy. Like, I would love to see a story about Minato, for real, for real. And Shizui. Now, Shizui, we had a little bit of a backstory with him and Itachi, but that was mostly about Itachi. Now, Shizui was Shizui was the most feared Uchiha during that time. He has a teleportation Sharingan type jutsu where it's run on sight if you see him. Like, these are two run on sight types people, Minato and Shizui. And Shizui was so strong that Danzo had to take his eye because he did not trust him. He did not trust him at all. He didn't trust him at all. And it's like, how can you not trust this guy? He's helping you fight. But at the same time, I can understand where Danzo's coming from because, you never know if the Sharingan will betray you because love is what makes them stronger. So when their love is lost, that's when their new eye awakens. And he feared them. He feared them because only someone that has fear of them will slaughter a clan like that. And he ordered Itachi to slaughter the clan. And before Shizui died, I would love to see a backstory of him with his parents, how that came to be, how he got older, how he got stronger, all of that stuff. I want to see his big three team. I want to see all of that when it comes to Shizui and stuff like that. So that would be pretty interesting too. So I just hope that it's not. Oh, by the way, I'll add an extra bonus because I just mentioned him just now. I would actually love to see Danzo. Now, a lot of people hate Danzo, but I think Danzo's character is fantastic. Danzo, I don't want to bring political shit into this, but we could say like he was like the Donald Trump of Naruto. Like, people really did not like Danzo at all. But to me, Danzo was so much a part of history that was going down in the ninja world where it's like, yo, we got to know who this guy is too. Because we got a little backstory when he was fighting Sasuke and his death and all that stuff about like how Hirozen became the third Hokage after the second Hokage sacrificed himself during the first Ninja War. But we didn't get too much about him. We already knew that he was just jealous of the third Hokage because, shit, I want to be Hokage. He did get his chance of being Hokage, but it ended in a short run because he got killed. So I just think that with those four characters, those would be the perfect ones to make a story upon of. And I know this is my first time dropping a Naruto content, and then there's probably going to be more because I'm currently reading the Boruto manga right now. But I really do think that if other than those four characters, there's just nobody else that I would be interested in. And that's just my opinion. Everybody's allowed to have their own because some people are going to want Jiraiya as the main character. I don't really want to see that, but I wouldn't mind it. We don't need Naruto. For some reason, people are still voting for Naruto to be the main character of his own show, which it's mind-boggling because the show is literally called Naruto. Even when it's called Boruto, Naruto, Next Generations. We know all about Naruto. We don't need to know about him. We don't need to know about Naruto. We don't need to know about Sasuke. We don't need to know about Kakashi. We don't need to know about Sakura. We don't need to know about Team 7. Now, people might want to put down Neji, Rock Lee, Might Guy. Well, we got a little bit of Might Guy, but I just don't think, other than Kakashi's dad, possibly, that's like number 5 or 6 that I just named. Like, if it's not those characters that we didn't see too much of, I just don't see the point of making anybody else a main character for him to, write about. So I think it's going to be very interesting. I can't wait to see who they're going to announce as the new main protagonist. So this was just a video that I just felt like making out of the blue because I just thought about it and I was like, I should have made this video a couple weeks ago when they first announced it, but I didn't. So I'm making a video about it now. And also, I'm in the middle of reading the Greed Island arc on the manga, and I can give you this little short review. I'm not finished with it, but I can tell you that they're more in depth. Like, this is what I'll say about the anime again for 2011. They didn't put all the information that the manga had on there as much as they did for the anime because I'm guessing they wanted to make it a little bit short because some people don't have the attention span to really pay attention to what's going on in the story. They're just looking for fight scenes and stuff like that, like these reaction people and stuff like that. And it's no shots to them, but like when you're an anime only, you're not going to have all the information that the manga is giving you. And that's why I don't like the anime as much as I used to. So, but I can tell you this, Greed Island is very, very descriptional and has a lot of information about it. And it's making me learn and, want to, it's making me a little bit more excited about reading it because I can finally understand what these cards mean and all the other things and et cetera, and et cetera. And I can't wait to, catch back up to the manga so I can, excuse me real quick. Hold on. Not everything's perfect, guys. Not everything's perfect. I had to spit. So, but yeah, I'm gonna finish the Greed Island arc. Depends on how much time it'll take. Like, it might be in 2 or 3 weeks. I'll give her a review about it, and I also want to talk about Berserk too. But this is not the video to talk about Berserk. So this was just a quick little discussion or my thoughts and opinions about, who the new MC will be. And and a couple more announcements before I end this. I'm going to make more videos about the news of anime content and manga content, because it'll have me be on here a little bit more consistent instead of just waiting 4 to 5 weeks finishing an arc and stuff like that. I'm gonna just give you news, breaking news, all of that stuff. So when you want to know what's going down in the anime world or whatever, I'm gonna be there, right there, telling you immediately after I receive it. So yeah, and as again, I couldn't really get into sports this year because, the seat, like my seat, when I talk about sports, it's mostly going to be football because I'm a Saints fan and I'll probably just talk about the Saints exclusively. But that, and last thing but not least, movie reviews. I'm going to do movie reviews and I'm going to do show reviews too. So, yeah, I'm going to be dropping more videos on here, start being more consistent because, I like talking about this stuff. And hopefully when my viewers and, my anime fandom club comes in and, like we can just be geeks together. So, yeah. Well, that's the end of my video. I'm going to go back and finish reading this little chapter that I was on. I just wanted to drop that video though. So one more time. Minato, Shizui, Kakashi's dad, Orochimaru, and Danzo. That's it. And that's all. But I'm out.